Part 7. Hindus, an advanced people. All foreigners outside of India were classified as cannibals and incestophiles. Hindu missionaries were forbidden to marry foreign women. Millions of Hindus did not return to India. Many Hindus continued to discover new lands without inhabitants, such as the Americas, and stayed there. Many constructed advanced civilizations, such as Egypt. Hindus crossed over to Americas during last ice age, 16,000 to 10,000 years BCE. No other people were speaking a language at that time. Hindus were the only civilized and advanced people of all sciences. Taxila and other universities were constructed from 800 BCE. Foreign wives, timeline, caste, chart number 20. All right, we'll give a timeline here. We're dealing here now with caste. Everybody have the version of the caste when it originated. Nobody had no idea how the division took place. Well, let's go with that, and we're given a timeline here. The timeline, we can use it even here, or from this chart or this chart. Ezra 8:15 present 3 days. 3 days, that's 3,000 years. Ezra 8:32 presents 3 days again. Like 3 days, meaning 6,000 years. Ezra 8:33 presents 4th day, 1 day. 1 day equals to 1,000 add 6,000 equals 7,000 years. Well, this chart does not have that, but it's okay. Ezra 10:8, 3 days, 3,000 plus 7,000 years equals to 10,000 years. We can use this chart to check where 10,000 years is. That's around here. This is the start of caste system in India, 3,500 BCE. You could put it around somewhere here. All right? I wonder if I have it right. Okay. Well, let me read the verse. Ezra 10:8. And that whoever did not come within 3 days, according to the counsel of the leaders and the elders, all his possessions should be forfeited, and he himself should be separated from the congregation of the captivity. What the verse is telling you, that is the point where the separation of creating the caste system in India at 10,000 years. Now, what was this caste system all about? Ezra 10:10. Then Ezra the priest stood up and spoke. You have committed treason by marrying foreign women. You have added to the sin of Israel. It was treason to marry foreign women, meaning cannibals. This was start of caste system laws. Hindus of India rejected Hindus who returned with foreign wives. Ezra 10:11. And separate yourselves from the peoples of the land and from the foreign women. Hindus ordered to separate themselves from cannibals. Verses confirm origin of caste laws in India started at 10,000 years, 3,500 BC. Genesis 6:2. The sons of God saw the daughters of men with fear. The sons of God saw that the daughters of men were fair, and they took wives for themselves from all whom they chose. Foreign women were fair-skinned. Hindus took them for wives. Genesis 6:1. And when men began to multiply in the surface of the ground, and daughters were born to them, children born of cannibals. This is Hindus coming back to India after their missionary duties by teaching these cannibals. They end up marrying what we will call foreign women or cannibals. This is what happened here. Now, the caste law was instituted at 10,000 years. Let's see when it was dismissed. They have the date here too. Ezra 10:9. And then all of the men of Judah and Benjamin gathered themselves together to Jerusalem within the 3 days. It was the 9th month, on the 20th day of the month, and all the people sat in the open square in front of the house of God, trembling because of this matter and because of the heavy rain. Now, we were at 10,000 years. What it is saying here, add another 3 years, which would make it 13,000 years. So 3 days, 3,000 years, now equal to 13,000 years. That is at 500 BCE. 13,000 years. Caste laws dismissed. They gave an exact date for that, 20th of the 9th, 13,000 years. In Gita, present a verse on caste. 143. Through these evils, bringing about an intermixture of caste, the age-long traditions and family customs of the killers of kinsmen get extinct. Through these evils, bringing about an intermixture of caste, Hindus marrying cannibals. The caste laws get extinct. Caste laws instituted for cannibals were dissolved at 500 BCE, at time of Gita writing. So we have the time when caste was instituted, caste system laws was instituted, and when it was dismissed. So I don't know what the Hindus are talking about caste still.